Hey everyone, Shebem here, and welcome back to some more of our Youth Squad Legends. Right, we need to do this season and next season still, don't we really? Because we want to get the World Cup in next year. So, we need to start rushing through this because the new FIFA comes out in about 2 weeks' time. So I'm going to start uploading one of these a day along with one of our Road to Glories a day. And hopefully we're going to start to whiz through this. Now in this episode we're going to do 4 matches because we've got Brentford in the Carabao Cup, we've got Cardiff away, and then we've got games against Wales and Northern Ireland as well in the FIFA World Cup qualifiers. So we're going to do all 4 of those games in this video. So without further ado, first of all, we've got the Carabao Cup game. So we've got a couple of games coming up. So I think I'm going to go for this team in this game then. So we've got O'Connor in goal, O'Neill, Rafferty, Cunningham, Ennis and McDonald, Campbell, Bowen, Campbell, Cunningham and Moran as our front 3. Should be pretty easy. Like I said, it is only Brentford in the Carabao Cup, so it should be a pretty simple win for us. So, let's hopefully go and get it. Moran's behind the defensive line, and Moran makes it 1-0 after 5 minutes. It's been a pretty tough start, to be honest with you. I mean, I say pretty tough start. Only 5 minutes into the game, but Brentford have had a lot of possession. They've done pretty damn well, but then we just get that one opportunity. The ball over the top. Casey Moran behind the defensive line, and he doesn't miss those. He used to miss them a lot when we were in League One, but now he puts all of those into the back of the net. There we go. 1-0 up after 5 minutes here in the Carabao Cup. Hopefully a nice easy win for us today. I thought that was offside, to be honest. Evidently it wasn't. I was convinced that was offside, which why I didn't say anything at the start. But that's a really well finished goal, that is. I thought that pass there was offside for Pierce Campbell, but first touch, threaded past the keeper into the far corner. Very good goal indeed by Pierce Campbell. Look at that. I mean, the man's only 82 rated. He does have a 90 plus potential, so we really need to start getting him up there as high as quickly as we possibly can for obviously the World Cup next season. But that is just a real glimpse into the ability this man has. Right, 2-0. We got lucky, but I'll take it. You've got to take your luck where you can get it, can't you? We took a big deflection there. The ball bounced in, and there was a great opportunity and just poked home there by the striker, Dare Cunningham. And we lead 3-0 here away at Brentford. It's all been pretty easy so far, hasn't it? It's what we expected in this first or second round, should I say, sorry, of the Carabao Cup. Right, I'm happy with that. 3-0. Let's see if we can add some more just to get our form going good into our next league game. There we go, full-time whistle. I'm happy enough with that. It was pretty simple. We didn't go too mad. We are through to the 3rd round of the Carabao Cup. Right, next up we got Cardiff in the league. Another very winnable game, I think. Right, before we go no further then, we have had our Champions League draw. We have got Shakhtar Donetsk, we have got Real Madrid, and we have got Copenhagen. So should be a group that we can probably finish second in and make our way through to the knockout stage of the Champions League. Not expecting to win it this year, but hopefully we'll get a decent way in. Right. It's time for us to battle Cardiff in the Premiership. We've had an interesting start to the season so far, but I think this is a very winnable game. We're going to go with the other team. So we're going to go with O'Connor in goal, McGuinness, Ennis, Staunton, Boyce, Moran, Rafferty, White, Cunningham, O'Connor and Barry Ennis. Let's go. That, my friends, is a pretty damn solid header to make it 1-0 here in the league. And it is a goal for White. Okay. So White is massive. I just realised how big he is. Bloody hell. So he is one of our central defensive midfielders. He's not the highest rated at the moment, but he does have a fantastic potential of 90 plus. So we are playing him. I think he's only mid-70s at the moment. 74 maybe. But hopefully we're going to get him up pretty quick. Again, if we can get him close to an 80 before the end of the season, that would be absolutely ideal. Like I said, World Cup is the end of next season, so we've got a chance of getting a few players up. I mean, Barry Ennis is currently 86, so I reckon he'll be 90 by the time the World Cup comes around, which would be fantastic. And then hopefully we'll have a few other like late 80s, or if we're lucky, a couple of early 90s. Boom! We talked up Barry Ennis, and that's exactly why, as he slams it into the top corner to make it 2-0. Sheer brutality. Look at that hit right in the top corner. Well done, Barry Ennis. Saying he's a cracking player, 86 rated. He's just going to get better and better and better, isn't he? Yeah, he'll definitely be 90 plus by the end of next season. He'll be pretty close by the end of this season, I think. He might even hit 90 this season, to be honest. He's only got 4 stat points to go up. If he keeps playing this well, it's not going to take him long to get there. There goes our clean sheet. Cardiff's got 1 back, but it's only 1, thankfully. We've still got a little bit of leeway in this one. Still got a little bit of leeway in this one, so we just need to keep hold of it. I don't know why they're celebrating so hard. You think they'd probably try and get a hold of the ball and restart the game, wouldn't you, really? But it's a pretty simple goal. I didn't get out to the crosser quick enough, and then the AI just didn't mark the man in the middle. And there we go. 2-1. Rolls with the goals to make it 2-1. Right. We just need to hold on now for, is that 20 minutes? 25 minutes? Oh, you're kidding me. I thought I paused the game. Ah. I was trying to break up a cat fight. I thought I paused the game. Oh, that's your fault, Athena. You little cow. Get here. Bloody hell, I thought I paused the game and I hadn't. And I wasn't paying attention to scored an equaliser. Oh, bloody first world problems, eh? Well, we have to do this the hard way then, aren't I? I can't believe I've done that. I can't believe I've gone from 2-0 up to 2-2. I mean, the first goal I fully take responsibility for. The second goal, I was sure I'd paused the game. I was in the kitchen with the cats. I came back and the ball was in the back of the net. That is annoying as hell, that is. Anyway, international break now. Hopefully we can do a bit better. Right, so we've got our monthly scouting update. If it'll finally load up. It's getting a bit slow on the old loading now. You're a no. You're a no. Ender O'Neill. We've got one of you already, haven't we? You're a no. You're a no. Ooh, Owen Lynch. We'll take a bit of Owen Lynch. And we'll take the other guy as well. And we've also got a update on our youth academy, which seems to have disappeared. That's always useful. So let's have a look in the office. I want youth academy. Right, so Liam Lynch, 85 to 91, fantastic. 74 to 94, 77 to 91, 83 to 89 is not bad. 69 to 94 goalkeeper. 72 to 94 is a central defensive midfielder, Owen Lynch. 80 to 94, 86 to 94, Mark McMahon. So we've got a pretty good academy. I don't know how much use some of these guys are going to get because we're pretty much towards the end of this career mode now, aren't we? So I don't think these players are ever going to get a look in, but we will continue to build it up, ready for the new fake manager that comes in after we leave. So here our first qualifier then is going to be away at Wales, which is definitely a very not easy, sorry, but a very winnable game. I think we probably have a much better team. Of course, they've got Gareth Bale, but apart from that, I don't think they've really got a lot of depth. We've got Barry Ennis, who's 86 rated. We've got a full over 80 team here, so we should do pretty well. So without further ado, let's get into our first qualifying game for the World Cup. Boom. That was a really deep cross, wasn't it, really? The header smashing it off the bar, but then the volley gets the goal. We lead against Wales here, away from home after 13 minutes. Is that Barry Ennis? I think it is, you know. It's a strong header there. Barry Ennis off the volley from the crossbar. Finds the back of the net. just skimming past Ethan Ampadu's wig. Right, 1-0. Well, Barry Ennis has put himself through. Barry Ennis with a shot. Oh my god, Barry Ennis, how's he done that? How has Barry Ennis done that? It seemed like he'd been tackled 3 or 4 times, but he managed to keep hold of the ball. And look at that, there's 4 of them barreling down on him by the time he takes his shot, and he blasts it right into the bottom corner. And there we go, 2-0. I don't think Gareth Bale's playing. I'm not seeing his name anywhere. I think the front 3 are Woodburn, Harry Wilson as well, and some other guy I've not really heard of, to be honest. But yeah, Barry Ennis gets his 2nd goal of the game, his 2nd goal of the qualifying. Oh, Pierce Campbell, take a bow. Pierce Campbell, take a bow. There we go. 3-0 here away at, what was I say? Wolves. Wales. Pierce Campbell, great little goal that was. Really good first touch football, and there's the little chip ball over the top as Pierce Campbell volleys it against the post into the back of the net. Nice. 3-0. Boom. Pierce Campbell used his superior pace then to blitz down the left-hand side, cut in, ball into the middle, and Dare Cunningham's there to head it in. Is it Dare or is it Ender? It looks like Dare. Dare Cunningham was there to head it into the back of the net. It's a solid, solid goal. This Wales team is just not very good at all, I tell you. They really aren't very good. They're missing so many big players. I mean, obviously we've done the Road to Glory. We know a lot of the high potential players. And there's not a lot of Welsh players on there, to be honest. I think Woodburn and Wilson are the only 2, really. The 2 young Liverpool players. They're the only ones that are deemed half decent. And even they're not fantastic, are they, really? But it's 4-0 with 15 minutes remaining. This is a nice, strong start to the World Cup qualifiers, isn't it? Oh my word, Pierce Campbell. Insult to injury in the 92nd minute. I mean, it was a poor defensive header by Wales, and Pierce Campbell took full advantage and just hit that so well into the top corner. Look at that. He would just cut in front of the defender and just wallops it with his left foot right into the top left-hand corner. Or his right foot right in the top left-hand corner, should I say. It wasn't even right in the corner, was it? It was bloody effective either way. And there we go, 5-0. This is going to put us top of the qualifying group, surely. And next up is Northern Ireland, which, to be honest, should be an easier game than this. And we're ready to go straight into that now, I think, after that 5-0 win against Wales. Right, Northern Ireland, you are our next victim. And here we go. Then we're going to change the team up a little bit for this game. I need to think about, obviously, our club side and protecting some of our players as well. Northern Ireland should be a pretty easy game, to be honest with you. They're not the strongest team in the world, and of course we beat Wales so convincingly, so Northern Ireland should be a bit of a breeze for us. Either way, this is the team. We've got O'Connor, we've got Cunningham, Staunton, Egan, Boyce, Rafferty, Rice. That's Declan Rice, although I did say I weren't going to... I'm a bit confused because I did the squad and I'm sure I didn't call Declan Rice up, but he's here either way. Pierce Campbell, we've got Kelly, we've got Cunningham, and we've got Chris Fitzpatrick up front. Let's go. Oh! Wow, what a cracker that was. Just blitzed straight through the hole. Well, penalty area, really, wasn't it? Who is that? I bet he's not one of ours, is he? Is he one of like the random guys who got called up that wasn't like our decision? Who was that? It's Egan, yeah. I thought it was going to be Egan, you know. The centre-back who the game seems to have called up. To change my squad, I don't know what's happened. I set my squad. I was quite happy with my squad. And a lot of our players, essentially just all of our players. And for some reason, the game's decided, nah, you can have these as well. There we go then, a goal for John Egan makes it 1-0 after 8 minutes here at home to Northern Ireland. Boom! 2-0. 26 minutes in, and we get the second goal. Pretty simple again. Good header. Defence was well out of position, really. And it's a beautiful finish, really. Right in the top corner. Gave the keeper absolutely no chance of getting to that one. And is that Fitzpatrick, maybe? Chris Fitzpatrick? I don't know who that is, to be honest. Got a very wide nose, I know that. It is Chris Fitzpatrick. There we go. And there's 3-0. Even though I was only half watching because the cats flew past me at 100 miles an hour across the room. But there's the 3-0. It's Ender Cunningham with the goal. Nice little finish, actually. Nice little finish indeed. Curled right in the bottom corner. Left the keeper with no chance. And we are 3-0 up again in the first half. We are showing incredible form here at the moment. Of course, that big win against Wales, and now this dominant first team performance here against Northern Ireland as well. Wow, they got one back. They've actually got one back here, Northern Ireland. They took me for a ride there. Absolute simple tap-in for the striker, making it 3-1. Who was that? Shane Laverley. Never heard of him. Ooh. It's 3-2. Very interesting. Very interesting indeed. Not ideal. I thought we were running away with this one, to be honest with you, and now all of a sudden we're back to 3-2. A second goal for Shane Laverley, or Laverley, or Laverley. Who knows? No freaking way. No freaking way have Northern Ireland come back into this. Oh my god. Northern Ireland have come back into it. It's 3-3. It's a very good goal. How our defence was so badly positioned, I don't know, but Bobby Burns. Well, that doesn't sound like a generic name, does it? Ow, you dick. Yes, get in. That's what we needed. Retaking the lead, making it 4-3. We needed that. Ender Cunningham. Slamming into the back now. I think it's his second goal of the game, I think. I'm sure it was. It's been a very high goal scorer in international break, hasn't it? First touch, right in the top corner. Beautiful. Beautifulness. And there we go, we lead now 4-3. Oh, 5-3. Nice. We got that little extra bit of a cushion again now. 5-3. Chris Fitzpatrick, the second goal of the game. Nice little header. Down the right hand side, cuts inside, there's the ball in, and it's another one. They don't really score a lot of headers. So one thing I think I'm struggling with on our MK Dons career mode is we've got a lot of very pacey but very small strikers. Players like Mbappe and Martial and Lamar, Pulisic, Asensio, players like that. So we don't really have any big sort of targets, but there isn't many of those sort of big target strikers around these days that are really high rated, is there, I suppose? And there we go, full-time whistle. 5-3. I mean, we panicked a bit. We went 3-0 up, and then to concede 3 in a very short space of time to get back in this game was very bad for us. But we managed to pull it out the bag and get those 2 goals and get the lead in the end. So that puts us top of the group, I would imagine. Equal points of England, but we've got a much better goal difference. We're going to have to come back. We've got to change up a bit now, aren't we, because of the Champions League. So we'll probably come back then for the Shakhtar, Man United, then Gillingham in the Carabao Cup. I think it's probably going to be the best way of doing it. So we'll play the Stoke game off camera. So of course, if you enjoyed this video, please do hit a like and of course subscribe if you want to see some more. I've been Shabba Gamer. Thank you much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow for some more of our Youth Squad Legends. Bye.